Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus September 24, 2024. With the moon heading into your solar house for a couple of days, it's a time of the lunar month when you're gearing up to organize, sort, and fix. Still, today's Venus-Pluto square can bring some tension or competition to the day's energies, especially with those in authority or the business world. It's also possible that personal interactions are stressful or loaded. For best results, keep your dealings above board and avoid the traps of game playing. While you can't control how others approach situations, you can control how you respond, and sometimes the best response is no response at all. Competition can sometimes motivate you to improve your game, but today, you are inclined to feel put off by it as it's more likely to rub you the wrong way. Do your part by avoiding attempts to stage direct things. In fact, behaviors now can very well sully your reputation, and it's best to keep things status quo for now. You're on the fast track to success. With the mighty Sun, our great luminary, turning a corner to enter Libra, a whole new zodiac season is upon you. With the Sun kissing the crown of your sky, your solar house of achievement, you'll be especially busy climbing the professional ladder in the month to come. This is a pivotal period to hustle, but it doesn't mean you need to do so at the expense of your personal or romantic life. Talk with your partner about both of your ambitions and the big goals you'd like to reach. Remember, you're a team against the world. You could accomplish so much in such a short amount of time. Consider what you want to be known for in your career path when the Sun enters Libra and Venus enters Scorpio. Libra season will encourage you to weigh the pros and cons of what you want to achieve. You may be up in the air with career paths, accolades, or other milestones. Luckily, Venus in Scorpio can help you decide on what you want to pursue. It might be best to focus on networking, socializing, and accomplishing a dream that may transform your career path. The current planetary configuration gives us a chance to pull out the physical and emotional needs of our inner child, the need to be nurtured, the need to be fed and well taken care of, into the structure of our waking hours. It helps us to implement what we want in our lives. Therefore, this is an auspicious time for King known to yourself what will help you feel more secure in your life. Ask yourself, what do you need in order to feel good? This will be the most important period of the year for you. So, don't miss the boat. Indeed, the vibrations will be asking you to have a lot of personal initiative. This isn't the moment to fall asleep. You are in an active and dynamic phase, and the action you take will probably affect your future. This would be the ideal moment to think about changing your job or where you live. So, be yourself, express your personality, and be creative. If you do all this, nothing will be able to stop you. As Venus reaches her last full day in your career sector, the Sun completes his final day in an adventurous part of your chart. Adding to the mix is the Moon, which will begin the day collaborating with the Sun to emphasize the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life, but will end the day focusing on your work sector. With the Sun set to enter your career sector tomorrow just as Venus departs, this offers a timely opportunity to implement earlier reminders about work and life balance. It is just as the Sun has reached his last day in an adventurous part of you. Our chart that a friendly aspect to the Moon, in its final hours in your romantic sector peaks. The weekend makes this the perfect chance to embrace the spirit of romance, adventure, nostalgia, and confidence that has been building over the last few days. Our eyes in the sky. The cosmos is buzzing with energy today, and you may feel a strong pull toward deepening your relationships and partnerships. However, as enticing as that energy is, today might not be the best day for making financial decisions or embarking on shopping sprees. The planetary shifts are stirring up a heightened sense of impulsiveness, especially when it comes to splurging on big-ticket items or making investments. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement and overlook the long-term implications. Have you ever bought something on a whim, only to later realize it wasn't worth the price? We've all been there. It's a common experience, and today, the universe is encouraging you to pause and reflect before acting on those urges. Think about it. Have you ever spent hours on a problem that, in hindsight, didn't really need solving? Today's cosmic energy is guiding you to be more selective. Focus on the issues or goals that truly require your attention, and let the rest go. By doing so, you'll conserve your energy for the challenges that genuinely align with your path and purpose. What's one area of your life right now that could use a little more focus? Or maybe there's something you need to let go of. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments. We're all navigating these energies together, and sometimes, just voicing what's on your mind can bring clarity. Now, let's dive deeper into the powerful cosmic shifts taking place. The Sun is entering Libra, while Venus moves into passionate Scorpio. This combination signals the start of a transformative period, particularly in the realms of relationships, balance, and our deepest desires. Libra season officially begins with the fall equinox, a time of equilibrium, harmony, and fresh starts. You might find yourself naturally seeking more balanced, reciprocal connections during this time. Think about your relationships. Where are you craving more harmony? Where could you benefit from restoring balance? Libra's influence encourages us to create peace and fairness in our lives, both in how we relate to others and how we treat ourselves. Have you ever noticed how, when things are balanced in your personal life, everything seems to flow more smoothly? Libra season is the perfect time to reflect on these dynamics and make any necessary adjustments. What does balance look like for you, not only in relationships but in all areas of your life? At the same time, Venus in Scorpio brings a more intense, passionate energy to our relationships. Scorpio doesn't do anything halfway, and when Venus is in this sign, you may find yourself desiring deeper, more transformative connections. Superficiality won't cut it. Scorpio craves intimacy, emotional honesty, and authenticity. If you've been yearning for a more profound bond with someone, this is the time to explore that. But remember, with Scorpio's influence comes the temptation to control or get tangled in emotional power dynamics. The key here is to lean into vulnerability and seek true intimacy rather than trying to control outcomes. Have you ever noticed that when you open up and allow yourself to be vulnerable, your relationships deepen in ways you didn't expect? Let's talk about Theta Euro. How does emotional intimacy show up for you, and what does it mean to you? On the financial front, you might find that your advice is in high demand today. People may come to you seeking guidance on money matters or projects, and while it's wonderful to share your wisdom, remember to maintain your boundaries. It's great to help others, but have you ever found yourself giving so much of your energy that you're left too exhausted to pursue your own goals? Today, the universe is asking you to strike a balance between giving and receiving. Also, remember that sometimes, listening is just as important as giving advice. Have you noticed that when you truly listen to others, you learn as much as they do? Today is a great opportunity to practice that balance. Giving when it's appropriate, but also receiving the wisdom and perspectives others have to offer. How do you balance helping others with taking care of yourself? It's a fine line, and it's something we all navigate, so feel free to share your strategies for finding that balance.